guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video is a car rant, but not really a rant. It's just some stuff I've been thinking about lately. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is politics, and that's a lot of. Well, one of the things I really don't want to get into, but I just want to put my 2 cents in. So, if you guys was watching the debate and stuff, I'm pretty sure we all was thinking the same thing, like, Lord, the choices we have. But at the same time, I'm glad it took, well, maybe glad is not the word I want to use, but I'm just moved, let's say that it took for another debate for Biden to finally say, well, I'm gonna drop down, because honestly, he was going through a lot of health issues, and you guys know, like, I really don't talk about politics. I'm not gonna say care for politics, but I don't care to express my opinion enough on the politics. So I just don't. So I want to say this. I feel like you have the choice of who you want to vote for. That's you. That's totally your choice. But I also think, like, we have to think about the future. Like, if I pick this person, how would this person benefit me in my life? And I'm not here to tell you who to choose. I just think you should choose who will benefit you. Like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people think the same way. What had that person did that have changed my life, or have, in a good or a bad way? But we also have to think about, like, the seats that we choose for people, like for judges and senators and mayors and all of those people. You have to think about that too. And if you think about it, they really don't push those seats more than they push the presidential seats. So I say all of that to say, pay attention to the voting dates. If they don't talk about it, look it up. Like, Google is always there. But remind yourself that in November, please go vote. I know that this time it probably got away from us, but just go vote. Yeah. Enough of that. Now let's move on to the second part of this video. I see this everywhere, and it's about the shooting of Donald Trump. Now, I will say this is not the first time that he's been warned about shooting and all of that, but I just see a difference. I see a difference from the very first time that it was a warning in a crowd about a gun or something like that, and I see the difference from now when it was a warning about the man on the roof. And I do see, like, it wasn't taken care of like it was the first time. And I would say this, I do believe that it was a cover-up. I do believe. Now, what I will say, rest in peace to the person we know lost their lives, and condolences to their family and all of that. But I will say this, I do feel like it was a cover-up from a bigger issue that we have coming. Now, what that issue is, I don't know. But do I believe that Donald Trump got shot? Yes. Do I believe it was set up? Yes. Do I believe that some of you guys are going to get mad at me and say that I'm a piece of shit for saying it? Yes. But at the same time, this is just my opinion. So yeah, I do want to know you guys' opinion. What do you think about the whole Trump situation? Do you think it's real? Do you think it was set up? Do you think it was like a cover-up? Because it's the reactions after the shooting. It's the reactions during the shooting. It's just isn't doing what it's supposed to give, and I just don't know about that. Now, what I will say, I'm sorry that he got shot or grazed or whatever, but it's just a little iffy to me, and I feel like it needs to be talked about. And I'm not saying like in a debate, like a big old debate. I'm talking about he needs to sit down with an interviewer and get interviewed about the whole situation, and not in front of a large crowd or something he can show off. I mean, like, questions. So yeah, I will say this. I wish, when it comes to debates, I wish people would like answer questions without being what's the word I'm looking for, without being warned about what the question is going to be. Because I do feel like a lot of people goes into interviews, and I mean like celebrities also goes in interviews knowing what the question is going to be, and sometimes they get sent a list of questions and just circle the numbers what they approve of, and that's kind of, and I know some people do that because they it's like they don't want people in their personal life, but you gotta think about it. I honestly believe that comes with the territory. When you become famous or influencer or something like that, I do feel like it comes with the territory. Now, what you want to come out into the media, that's what you got PRs for. Let that PR do his job or her job. And yeah, that's how I feel on that. Now let's move on to the last and final situation. I feel like we all need to grow up and start loving ourselves before we put all our love into someone else. I do feel like we all need to make sure we're 100% healed and 100% knowledgeable of our feelings and our emotions and how we handle situations before we just sit there and try to put all our emotions and feelings and stuff into another person. Because I just feel like, yeah, I just don't think, if you're broken, and I had two situations. First, it was this whole Safari situation where he went on an interview and said that they asked him what his biggest heartbreak or some shit they asked him, and he said the biggest one that kind of hurt him was when he was with Nicki, and then nobody wanted to like do a song with him or even be around him in certain situations about that. And when he got with Erica, I think that's her name, when he got with Erica, he wasn't fixed. He was still broken, and he admitted to that. And then for you to get to a point where you can admit you was broken, that shows a lot of growth. Another person that I feel like is not fully fixed or don't really love herself like that, or don't love herself enough, or she's insecure about something, is Bad Baby. When she's in a relationship and she got DV, I do feel like, and she said that she loved him more than she loved herself. I just felt like it shouldn't get to that point to where it's a whole DV situation and you try to like protect him, or you don't want to seem like you're the bad person for protecting him, or you just I just don't know. I think at that point it's still fresh with her, and that's the reason why she's somewhat still, I feel like, try to cover it up, because she don't want him to look bad or she's embarrassed or something. But at the same time, it becomes a point to where, okay, this situation happened, now it's time for me to move on and fix myself, fix my family, and just be by myself, and he go by himself. Because if you keep saying he didn't mean it, or I love him more than I love myself, or you don't move on. He knows it's okay, she didn't move on, but she posted it publicly, then it's going to be worse the next time. That's how I feel. Or if it do happen the next time, and you guys know she got a lot of comments that wasn't so much, was down to her as, girl, you need to move on, stop protecting him type of situation. The next time it happens, she probably won't come to social media. And in those type of situations, sometimes it's too late to ask for help or get help, because you know it's just too late. So I just feel like we need to start loving ourselves more than we love another person. You never put all your love and faith and emotions and all that stuff in another person, because you gotta think about it. Everybody is human. Human makes mistakes. So I don't got to the point now that I just don't put all my emotions and everything into a human being, because I know they make mistakes. And I'm not the person that would sit around and be happy for somebody, or I guess happy is not the word. I just don't see myself being in a relationship with somebody, putting all of myself into that relationship. I know people be saying 50-50, but baby, to me 50-50 is you put half the work in, and I don't need nothing like that. I think we both should be 100. If I'm gonna put all myself in there, I want you to do the same. I don't think it should be 50-50. So yeah, that's what I'm at with that. And I do feel like sometimes we as humans, we try to put all of ourselves into one person, and we lose ourselves. And I can admit I have done that before, and I learned real hard, real quick, that it's not a good thing to put yourself and lose yourself into a relationship or even a friendship, because honestly nothing can become good at it, especially if you're the only person that is doing the 100% of giving and the other person just doing 50. It's not gonna work out how you want it to. If you guys notice, I have been putting out videos, and I've been getting great clicks on those videos. And I just haven't been staying focused. I have been honestly lazy, and I'm not gonna say lazy as in not doing nothing, but lazy as in me not completing my hobby. Like, I start for like a good week, and then I'm like, okay, I have 3 more videos to edit, and I just keep pushing it off till now it's another month, and I have like 3 videos that I can put up that was supposed to be put up in July, but I just didn't put them up, and that's totally my fault. Even when I had one of my friends who was gonna edit the videos, I still have not viewed that video and see if it's edited good enough to be put up. So yeah, it's majority my fault. I can't say that I haven't had help. I have had help. It's just, I don't know. I guess I just get put off my game and just say forget it and don't do nothing else with it. I guess that's what happens. I don't know. But I'm trying to do better. When I do get in that spell to where I want to finish things, I try to go ahead and finish, and you know, just stay focused and yeah, stuff like that. So anyways, I have a lot in store for my YouTube channel. I just need to get out of this spell of not wanting to edit. And it's not the thing that I don't. It's editing that's stopping me, because you guys know I throw up a video without edits. I leave in the bloopers and everything. And just be straightforward, raw with it. But I had like a YouTuber, which is not like a big YouTuber, but she's almost there. They said some of the things I put in my videos I need to edit out. But I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I just don't like editing, because that make me feel like I have to be fake, or I have to hide the real me. Because if I edit my videos of the things she said I need to take out of them, it's like I will only have like 3 to 5 minute videos every time. And I don't want to water myself down that far because of some things that should be edited out. So there's that. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Also, let's talk about these little trees. These things don't last long like they used to. Also, the little ones that you plug in don't last long like they used to. Because you remember, you could put these in your car and for like 30 days, it'll still have a smell to it. They don't. Like, I give it. And then, you're supposed to take the plastic off with so much, blah, blah, blah. I did that. And it just don't give off the smell that it normally would. And I thought maybe it was the ones that I use that's not strong enough. So I got the black ice one. And it does the same thing. So I thought maybe it was just a car. So I put one in my room and took the plastic off like I was supposed to, used it like I was supposed to. And it's the same thing. So I don't know. I just feel like they just not what they used to be. So yeah. Anyway, that's my little click on that. I'm almost at my job, so I guess it's my time to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, those good things. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.